This isn't Iran. This isn't Yemen. This is America's #1 public university with students from all different faiths and ethnicities willing to camp outside in support of Palestinians.
With finals only 2 weeks away, some UC Berkeley students are trading in the library for tents.
They are demanding that the school call for a ceasefire in the conflict between Israel and Hamas.
The protesters say they have no plans to leave here until their demands are met.
They're also calling on the university to divest from corporations involved with the Israel-Hamas conflict.
Oh, and they're not alone.
While things remain peaceful in Berkeley, it's a much different story at Cal Poly Humboldt.
Now, this is the situation unfolding on college campuses across the country as thousands of students protest Israel's ongoing operations in Gaza.
At New York University, professors came out in solidarity with students, and police were ordered to zip tie and arrest professors. At Yale, police placed protesters' wrists in zip ties.
Please leave the plaza now, or you will be arrested for trespass.
This is unlike anything we've seen before in recent history. Why are students doing this? Why now? What's the big deal? When we heard that students at UC Berkeley had set up a Free Palestine encampment, we set out to answer these questions and more by heading straight to the source.
Welcome, brother.
Yeah, let's go Berkeley, yeah?
Dude, this is like the fastest we've ever made a decision to film something.
As you can see, we're here for the Palestine protest. Now, a lot of colleges across the US now, they're doing this protest. I think it's over a long period of time, right, Mahdi? A long period of time, and it's just starting now here at Berkeley. This might last a couple of days, I think. We're gonna go talk to some people. We're gonna see what's going through their mind right now and get a sense of the situation.
One thing was immediately clear. The risks were immense for students participating. Many wore masks not just for anonymity, but as a shield against doxing and threats. We agreed to film only if we blurred people's faces and altered their voices, unless they explicitly gave us consent.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on here. What are you guys coloring exactly? If you could talk about that.
Some folks are creating some public art, solidarity with Gaza and with the end of the occupation. And there are a lot of messages of solidarity from a lot of different communities.
I wrote Jews for a Free Palestine.
Sure.
My mom was at Berkeley in 1968 in Sproul Plaza, and now we're just carrying on the anti-Zionist tradition. So.
Right on, that's cool. And what's if you could talk a little bit about the significance of today? And I know these guys are, if you could clarify, like, are they sleeping here or what exactly?
Yeah, this is a really powerful day where students have claimed a historically important space on campus to echo transnational solidarity with the people of Gaza and people of Palestine, and in solidarity with other encampments around the country that have sprung up, especially echoing the powerful work at Columbia University. And students are planning on staying here until divestment, until the end of arms, the end of complicity with occupation.
And I think this is a very unifying event, actually. You see a lot of people here.
I think all of our struggles are connected, and I think, Palestinians teach me so much about generosity and unity and solidarity across struggles.
And also just a really intergenerational space. Like, the vibe is really community-centered, really powerful. Folks coming out from all across the community to show solidarity with this incredible space.
Awesome, that's great. And real quick, has Berkeley College, have they shown any solidarity or anything, or are they against or are they with this? What about them?
I think the tides are shifting, I think there's a lot of pressure on the administration right now, and many folks are feeling it right now. They have not shown enough solidarity with the students, which is why folks are out here to claim some space, to make a point that it's important for us all to show up, and that we'll continue showing up until there is solidarity, until divestment happens, until there's an end to the occupation, an end to the genocide, and a free Palestine.
All right, guys, who am I here with today?
Matt Kovac with UC Berkeley Divest.
Okay, Matt, and tell us a little bit about UC Berkeley Divest. Tell us about the mission and your 2 cents on the whole situation.
Yeah, so UC Berkeley Divest is a coalition of 75 and more organizations. So we're talking students, staff, faculty, and alumni that are united in this push to get the University of California system to divest its $2 billion in holdings in various weapons contractors that are facilitating the Palestinian genocide in Gaza.
Gotcha, gotcha. And today's protest a little bit is very symbolic because there's a lot of people here sleeping. You know, they're staying here for the night, right?
Yes. So we are here at the Free Palestine encampment that we launched today. As part of this effort, we are demanding 3 things. The first is an end to the UC's silence on the genocide. They have not acknowledged what is going on. They will not condemn it, and that has to stop.
Yes. Yes.
The second demand is the divestment, both financially, both indirect and direct investments. Okay. And then the third demand is the actual enforcement of its policies on free speech and academic freedom for Palestinian students, Muslim and Arab students, and their allies. Because we've seen the freedom of speech and the academic freedom discussion weaponized against Palestine. The Palestine exception on campus.
Now, we arrived at this protest expecting it to reflect the concerns raised by Columbia University, which had advised Jewish students to stay home during the Passover, citing potential risks. Instead, we were taken aback to see a vibrant group of Jewish students celebrating Passover right in front of the encampment.
It's better to die on your feet than to live on your knees.
Eliyahu, 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 Hagiladi.
Talk to us a little bit about the significance of today being a day where these people here are, you know, sleeping in encampments, and they're at a historically significant place as well. So talk to us a little bit about, if you could say some words about that.
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, we were picking up steam from what happened in Colombia. I think I saw the scenes at Colombia. It's very powerful. I was inspired to come out here. Like, I'm not even a student. You know, I support the cause. Yeah, I think people have had enough of it. Like, we've been seeing that we are grieving, we're angry, we feel helpless, and we want to change that. And we know, like, looking back, like the South African apartheid, that was dismantled when big university like Columbia divested. So we're looking to do the same thing. So and even the BDS, they recommend, they push for this to happen for universities to divest, for a cultural boycott, financial boycott of Israel.
And so if you had a message to the university, what would that be?
I think it's pretty clear that the majority, the people, they stand on the side of humanity. Like, all we want is equality for all, like human rights, and that's what counts. Like, you know, if anything, like education should, you know, teaches us that, just uphold human rights for all, and that's what this movement represents at the end of the day. Right? And I think the university should heed that. We shouldn't lose that meaning. Like, I think the university should understand that at the end of the day, we're trying to create a better world for all.
It was getting late, and as students were preparing to sleep the night, we asked a few final questions and got a quick tour of one of the tents.
We got a tent. We're set up at the encampment for Palestine in solidarity with Gaza right now, and movements around the globe to liberate Palestine.
We came here like midday, and we've been here rotating like 2 of our other friends who are staying here with us.
Tell us a little bit about the setup. What do you got here for the setup?
So you know we got the
MTV, Sure. Let's see what they got.
Some of the organizers blessed us with some Domino's pizza, our bags, our overnight bags, and then, yeah, pillows. And that's about it. We're also, you know, we're working on finals right now, so I have my school stuff. Yeah.
Right on. Cool, cool. And just real quick about the finals part. You guys, you know, it takes a lot of commitment to come out here and sleep here, and you know, you're not in your dorm or wherever you live, and you're coming out here to protest for Palestine, and you have finals.
The organizers put it really well when ego has no place here. Like, this is for the solely for the collective and for the liberation of Palestine. So,
and what's the significance of these encampments here? Because I've never seen this type of, except in Colombia, right, where they were camping out. But here again, like, what is the significance of sleeping here and showing that type of pressure on the university?
Yeah, well, occupation is a tactic. We saw it, you know, it's a huge thing in 2011 during the Occupy movement, of course, right? Where, and it's an act of civil disobedience, right, essentially.
Yes.
Where we're saying, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna sleep here, we're gonna demonstrate that we mean business until the university divests.
Wow. And so these guys are planning to stay here until the divestment?
Yeah, indefinitely. All day, all night, every day.
SubhanAllah, man, that you know, that left me kind of speechless, because that takes a lot of dedication and commitment. And to be fair, the people in Palestine deserve it.
Exactly. I mean, you see what they're going through.
Yeah.
It doesn't even hold a candle. Like, this doesn't hold a candle to their pain and suffering, you know? And I mean, it's not about matching their pain and suffering. It's about us here in the U.S., in the belly of the beast. You know, the U.S. plays a critical role in sort of like propping up Israel.
So Noah, are you sleeping here tonight?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
What a man, bro. And what do you say to those people who are, you know, on the verge of like coming to the protest? I don't want to come, maybe I will, maybe I won't. What do you say to them?
I say, come and hang out. I mean, you don't have to make the commitment to sleep here.
Yeah.
Just come spend some time. I mean, it's a great environment. We have food, we have drinks, we have activities. You know, we had a lot of Jewish students had a Seder here for Passover, which was really great. Like, we had a program, and there was like a little teach-in, and there's going to be lots of programming throughout the day. We had an art build where we painted this banner that we just hung up over here. So there's lots to do, and it's very chill. Cool. So I would invite people to come out and support.
We didn't expect to be here at all tonight. We were going to be at home, but we saw the news, we saw what was happening here, and we thought maybe we could tell a story through this.
Alhamdulillah,
and, yeah, we came here. It was like so much crazy than we expected. I mean, you would know best. You were doing the interviews.
Of course. But alhamdulillah, yeah, I mean, this says a lot, because the message here is very strong. And if you look around, all these people, there's not as many Arabs as we'd expected to be here. But alhamdulillah, a lot of people from different ethnicities, they've come out here. They've come to spread the message of Palestine, as they've been doing for the last 6 months. But alhamdulillah, today they've taken a step towards really putting pressure on the university with these encampments and everything else. So inshallah, this leads to something better, and inshallah, it leads to a free Palestine, inshallah.
Inshallah. This was Journey Tellers in the World. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this type of videos, please let us know below, and obviously we can do a lot more like this. There's so many stories that we can tell. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Let's go, bro.